Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Right, this is question number 15. What issue did Imam al-Bukhari have as a young child and how was it fixed? So was he deaf and fixed with medicine? So probably the answer is not going to be medicine. If you didn't know the answer, it's not going to be medicine. It's going to be something to do with Imam's dua. And is it deaf or blind? The answer was number 4, he was blind. So Imam Bukhari was born in Bukhara. He would travel many times to Nishapur, Baghdad, Basra, Kufa, Damascus, Jerusalem, Fustat, Medina, and then another journey he would make to Mecca, Medina, and go back eventually. So all of these were to collect hadith and to learn about hadith and to learn about the narrators of hadith. Imam Bukhari came from Bukhara, which is in Uzbekistan, which is on top of Afghanistan, which is next to Pakistan and east of Iran. So that's where he came from. And Imam Bukhari collected around 600,000 ahadith, and of which 7,275 are found in his Sahih. So that's not quite accurate. What really is, you have to understand what is meant by the 600,000. So if we take a hadith, let's say the hadith where the Prophet is telling us to eat with the right hand. Okay, so this hadith would have been narrated by one person who heard it from another person, who heard it from another person, who heard it from another person. And Imam Bukhari, and then this hadith may also have been narrated by another second different person who heard it from another person, who heard it from this person, who heard it from this person. And this hadith may have been narrated by another chain. So we call these chains. Now the hadith scholars, they count each chain as a hadith. They classify that as a hadith. So that would be 1, this would be 2, and this one would be 3. So they would have 3 hadith. But the way we think in English, we would just say, or in the modern world, we'd say the text is 1 and we wouldn't count the chains. But that's not, so the 600,000 is referring to the actual chains, and the 7,275 is really referring more to the texts. Right. One last thing, there's a famous incident about Imam Bukhari when he was traveling by ship. He had a lot of gold with him, and somebody in the ship found out that he had this gold, and he complained to the captain. He said, "I have lost my gold. Somebody seems to have stolen it." So the captain searched everybody, and of course he couldn't find it anywhere. What had happened? So when they had reached the port, the man came out and he followed Imam Bukhari and he said, "I saw you counting that gold in your bag." Right? So what happened to this gold that you had in your huge bag with all the 1,000 dinars or whatever gold? Imam Bukhari said, "I threw it overboard into the sea." Right? And he said, "Why did you do that?" He said, "Because I don't want anybody to have suspicion about me, because the work I'm doing is more important than all this money." Subhanallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.